Well, good morning and welcome. I hope I find you well. My name is Justin. I am a Brisbane-based loop artist. Come to you most Mondays and Friday mornings, 6 a.m. to roughly 8 a.m. Good morning, Beautify Chills. Welcome in. Nice to see you. It's been a while. The week has been insane. So as many of my regulars will know, I run my own tech startup during the day, and then music is the passion that I squeeze in everywhere where I'm not working. So it's busy life, but living the dream. So, and the other thing that's sort of going on is my wife and I are renovating a little shack on the side of a lake, which has been a bit of a project since February. So we're getting very, very close to finishing that in the next month, which is very cool. So it means that we're going to have a weekend getaway, which we'll probably do some streams at. So which will be pretty cool once we get some internet. So yeah. So how you been, Beautiful Chills? I hope you've been well. Where do you come from, Beautiful Chills? You're the US? I can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, but anyway, it's been good. So we get up to song inspired jams here. I'm going to get into a bit of a warm up jam. East Coast US. Oh, excellent. Oh, I'm glad you've been all right. It's almost the weekend, so that's why we call it Friyay. This weekend I've got actually we're not going up to renovate. We've got a really cool show we're going to on Saturday night. We're going to a really old church where a string quartet is going to play arrangements from The Lord of the Rings, which should be very cool. So I just got a notification from Twitch saying you have 21 more sub goals to go until your 20 sub goal, because I got -1. I don't know what that's about, but anyway. And the other thing is I bought a really cool interactive game called Murder in Prague. I saw it on Instagram and I thought it was very cool. So apparently it's a DVD, which, who knows what a DVD is, a DVD sort of video game where you basically are trying to solve a murder. And it has an associated application that goes on your iPad. And then you can look through case files, and you get, apparently through the experience, you get phone calls on the app, so phone calls from people, and you can look at phone logs and whatever. So it's like this interactive murder mystery, which it sounds amazing. So I hope it's as good as as they advertise. And it wasn't too expensive. I think it was $140 Australian. But it apparently takes about 3 to 5 hours to play. Morning, Dory. Thank you so much for jumping in everywhere, as you always do. I see you. We are multicasting today across Twitch, YouTube Standard, and YouTube Shorts. So if you are lurking about, welcome in. We're going to get into a little bit of a warm-up jam, and then we'll look at the song list. I'm just about to add one. What have I got in the queue at the moment? Okay, we did Danish Pete last time. So I was just brushing up a bright little jam that I haven't played in a long time, called Love and You. Now, what's interesting about this jam is it is based off a pop song that I heard. Actually, how long ago was that? Hang on a sec. Because I cannot find who created it. I always like to give credit where credit is due, but for the life of me, I cannot find the artist. It was a young dude, and I cannot find it. It's bizarre. Hang on a sec. Let me just see how old it is. Content. Search your channel. Loving you. I was just trying to see how old the post is. YouTube don't make it easy, I tell you. Oh, just 5 years ago. There you go. Wow. And 5 years ago is when I had my Reds hat was actually red. That was actually my very first hat that I Reds hat. So these guys here. And actually, something really, really cool happened last week. Actually, I nearly forgot. So I got a connection on LinkedIn from the head of commercials and content from the Queensland Reds. So I have coffee with him at the stadium on Monday. I have no clue what that might turn into, but amazing. How amazing would that be? Is if if the stream got sponsored by the Reds, like that would just be. How incredible would that be? That would just be amazing. All right, we are going to get into a bit of a warm-up jam. Here we go. Hey, welcome in Salam on YouTube Shorts. Thanks for joining us. Wow. It's always a good indicator when the old warm-up jam is very funky. Thank you, Dory. Sigh of contentment and weariness all at one time. It's I usually work from home on Fridays, but I don't know, I'm feeling like I might go into the office today. I do like having people around me, which is sort of my my battery. I don't know if I was born an extrovert. I think there's a lot of learned behaviour in that, I think, for me. I think it's. I think once I got a bit of confidence in my life, because I was a very shy kid, struggle with public speaking, etc., etc. Actually, I don't know if I talked about that. 2 weeks ago now, I was invited by Microsoft to come and talk about the disruption that AI has had on building software. And I was talking to a cybersecurity crowd, and that was really cool. And my my startup has actually got t-shirts. So I put this post on LinkedIn saying we're finally a startup now that we've got our own t-shirts. That's sort of the marker of, you know, once you have your own t-shirts, and that's it. You're officially a startup. So I thought that was very cool. All right, so I'm just going to put in. I could indeed. Hello, Trevor. Welcome in on YouTube Shorts. I hope you're well. My name is Justin. I am a Brisbane-based loop artist. We do song-inspired jams here. If you scroll up a little bit, there's a song list. So if there's anything that jumps out at you that you go, oh, that might be interesting. I am going to just do a couple of I'm going to do a couple of known things, but we're going to work on, we're going to do some Chris Isaak Wicked Game today, because I really want to work on that. We're going to do some No Diggity with a little bit of vocals. Hey, Trevor. I always love to ask, and you don't have to share if you don't, if you're not comfortable, but where in the world do you come from today? The thing I love about streaming is you can, you literally have global reach, which is very cool. All right, and I think we're going to do some Mercy Mercy because I haven't done that in a little while. Luckily, even though my weekends are taken up with renovating at night, I actually get to do quite a few hours of practice, which is good. All right, what have we got in there? Okay, so I just want to get something. What did we do? Okay, we did Just the Two of Us the other day. We did Thriller's Gone. I'm trying to pick stuff that we haven't done for a while. Oh well, welcome from Texas. I hope it's a decent o'clock for you. I actually got up at 4 a.m. this morning. I just woke up. My wife has an alarm at 4 to wake up and 5 to get up. So it takes her an hour to get up. Well, that's not entirely true, but I find that amusing. Hello, Elijah. Welcome in. Elijah Bloomworth. I love the username. Well, welcome in. I hope you are well. North Carolina. Well, welcome in. We're from Australia. Luthi, welcome in. It's been a while. Got to keep my eyes on the stream. Make sure we don't miss anybody. Okay, we're going to do the chicken. We're going to try and do 2 hours today. Oops. Requests are free, so is subscribing and following. So if you like what we get up to here, please consider hitting the old subscribe button. Hey, Sophia, welcome in. Trevor, I'm assuming that's 3 p.m. I'm hoping it's not 3 a.m. As I said, I'm from Australia. Yes, I'm touring night and day. We're going to do a little bit of chicken, Jaco Pastorius. What else? All right, we might put a little bit of Stevie Wonder. All right, that's plenty. Requests are free, as I said, so if you see anything on the song list that you would like to hear, please let my mods know and they will furnish you with that. But first up, I think what we might do is a PM. Okay, that's good. I did figure that. I am going to do Use Me because it is something I'm trying to polish. Bill Withers Use Me, and then we'll get into some of the other stuff. I'm really, really enjoying Use Me at the moment. It's very cool. All right, enough yapping. Let's get into some music. Okay, so I'll just get all my streams up to date. Make sure I can see you all. There we go. All right, here we go. We're going to do a little bit of Bill Withers Use Me. Then we're going to do a bright little track called Lovin' You, but I cannot remember who the artist is. So it was about 5 years ago. It was a young chap, a young white poppy musician. But for the life of me, I cannot find who it was because I always like to give credit where credit is due. All right, here we go. Bill Withers Use Me, Inspired You. Welcome in, Mario. Thank you for lurking. A little bit of Bill Withers Use Me. Hope you enjoyed that. I did. It's getting very close to what I consider polished. Just got to learn a little bit more of the main melody. Thank you, Dory. Oh, excuse me. That's the dream, you know. Get to a point where I can literally just play guitar, learn guitar, level up, live gigging. Honestly, we're so close to locking in the dream life. So, for those of you who don't know him, there's a very successful tech founder called Jack Conte, and Jack Conte is the founder of Patreon. But what I love about Jack Conte is that he has this split personality professionally. He's an incredible tech founder, and also he's an incredible musician. So he's involved in 2 bands, one with his wife and one with a friend, Ryan Layman. Somebody correct me. Scary Pockets and Pomplamoose with his wife. And that's the dream, you know. Not necessarily, own a $4 billion tech company. That'd be nice, but, maybe later. But, be able to have this dual sort of life where you get to pour, so he's amazing. So he flies into a city for, I think, a single day or 2 days. And they film for 20 hours, and they basically put together content for the next couple of months for their band, and and they do some of the greatest mashups I've ever heard, and they work with some incredible musicians. It's just but that's the dream. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of "Lovin' You." This is just a poppy song I heard 5 years ago. I cannot for the life of me find the artist. I would like to credit the artist. So if you happen to know, if it rings a bell and you can figure out who the artist is, I'd love to know, because I always love to give credit where credit is due. All right, here we go. "Lovin' You," bright little jam. Sorry, there's a brand new loop, so I'm just got to do a little bit of housework to make sure it's set up right. All right, here we go. "Lovin' You." Drums are too loud. Just bear with me for a sec. Dory, what was that job that I said that I have to do that is critical over the last couple of months? Back up my looper. I have not done that. There's going to be a lot of tears if my looper dies in the not too distant future, and I haven't backed it up. So I'm going to need to try and do that today. Put a bit of swing on. Hang on. Hey, Tane, welcome in. Oops, sorry, Dory, my apologies. Thank you for gifting Ludi a gift sub. Sorry about that, I misread it. Very nice. Very bright affair. Thank you, Dory. And again, sorry about that. Thank you very much for the gift sub. Very much appreciated. We had something really weird happen this morning. My sub goal went from 0 of 20 subs to -1 20 subs. So somebody has obviously stopped subscribing midstream, and the thing has gone backwards. So it has been a long time. Tane, welcome in. I know it is stupid o'clock for you, so if you have any, if you would like a request, please feel free to look at the song list. As you know, requests are free. My name is Justin. We get up to song-inspired jams here. So if you happen to see something on the list that you like the sound of, please feel free to... we do have a full song list today, but that is definitely changeable. So if you happen to... excellent. Thank you. I like that. A joint request. Luthi and Dory. We're going to do a little bit of Danish Peak Jam, which is another nice, bright little affair. And then we're going to get into... What do we feel like? Actually, might keep it upbeat a little bit. We might do some The Chicken, and then might do some Stevie Wonder, some Master Blast, and then we might slow it down a little bit, do some Wicked Game. Oh, I just put a Oh, look, he's done it. Nice. I'll take mine out. All right, Tane, we'll do yours up. Actually, Luthi and Dory, would you mind if I did Tane's first? Because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning for him. So I figure we should probably do that one first. No dramas. I would hope so, Tane, that you're trying to sleep, because given it's stupid o'clock where you are. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Mercy Mercy for Tane, who is very gracious, spending time with us at 2 o'clock in the morning or 1 o'clock, whatever time it is there. Thanks, Luthi. I appreciate that. Fourth night topic. What's your best song you can play? That's a great question. I don't know, chat. What's my best song? I really enjoy. I think I might probably talk to more of the ones that I really enjoy and I feel like are sort of really killer jams. I think Pink Floyd's "Breathe" is one. I think Isaac's "Wicked Game" that's another one. It also depends on how I'm feeling. Fortnite. If you're in the pocket, everything feels great. So as it does today, you just feel like you can play anything. It's a super feeling. All right. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Mercy Mercy for Tene. Big shout out to Tonecaster here on Twitch. Super generous dude who gave me some of his valuable time. Well, actually, quite a bit of his valuable time to help me pull together this loop. So I hope you enjoy it. It's always quicker than I expect it to be, so just bear with me for a sec. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let me have a think about that, Fortnite. I will... let me have a think about that. Yeah, let me have a think about that. Luthi, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mr. Tonecaster. He's not around, is he? Did I miss him? No. Must be lurking about there somewhere. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate it. I thought too much about it. Sometimes my looper just does some weird stuff. Let's try that again, shall we? What's that? The danger of loops is that you get it wrong, and it's wrong for the entire song. Come on. Sorry, chat. Not happy with that. Oh yeah. Come on, we can do this. Come on, guys, we can do this. Fortnite. Thank you for the nice work, but yeah, we're making a train wreck of this. Hang on. We'll get there. We'll get there. Wow. Well, we got there in the end. Thank you so much, 10A, for the request. Thank you for dropping in at Stupid O'Clock in where you are. Very much appreciated. All right. All right. My pleasure, Tenno. Thank you for the request. All right. What do we got next? We got Peach Jam. Danish Peach Jam up next for Luthi and Dory. It's funny. I've talked about this a lot. Oh, well, not a lot, a bit. And in fact, when Electronic and I were doing our collab stream, we talked about this. Is that it's like quicksand, right? And I heard this from a movie. For anyone who knows the movie called, oh my god, what's it called? I can't believe I can't remember. It's got Keanu Reeves in it. It's about football. Not the Rejects. Anyway, doesn't matter. But it's like quicksand. You make a mistake, and then you make another mistake, and then you make another mistake, and then you're up to your neck. And it's like, you gotta. Sometimes you just got to take a breath, and sometimes you literally just got to move on. But that's okay. That's part of the process. All right. Now let me just make sure that everything is up to date. All right. We should be all right with this one. Played this just the other day. Okay. 14. Thank you, Dory. The Replacements. Great film, if you have not seen it. How do you know the answer and you've never seen it? That makes no sense. Of course you did. Thank you, Dory. I appreciate that. Did you just go football movie with Keanu Reeves in it and it came up? All right, here we go. Danish Pete's Jam. Here we go. forgotten the chords. Come on, Justin. You do better than this. What'd I tell you? Quicksand. Because there's a reference in there about quicksand, about getting into the shit and basically not being able to get out of it. Danish Pete Jam, super bright. Thank you, Luthi and Dory, for their request. Thank you, Dory. Thank you, Luthi. It's good to see you, Mario. All right, we might do I feel like doing a freestyle jam before we do the next thing. Oops. Hang on. I call it a freestyle jam. It's not actually a freestyle jam. I should actually make it an official track. Actually, do you know what, Luthi? And this is probably going to sound funny. I actually... Oh, hang on. Howdy. Howdy, the dopest gamer. Welcome in on YouTube Shorts. We are multi-streaming today across Twitch, YouTube Standard and YouTube Shorts. My name is Justin. I'm a Brisbane-based loop artist. We do song-inspired jams here. So welcome in. Yeah, if you look up Peter Honore, you'll find a lot of Trevor. You've come into the stream before. I think I remember your name a couple of streams ago. If that is not the case, that's okay. Welcome in. Play your favourite song. I reckon my favourite song at present is either Wicked Game or Pink Floyd's Breathe. So I've got Wicked Game on the list, but if you'd like to hear Pink Floyd Breathe, my mods will put that on the list for you. What am I doing? Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a freestyle jam. Star Jam. In E minor. E Dorian? Thanks, Dory. And thank you to all the lurkers. I know that you are there. I cannot officially see you. Well, not really see you. But welcome in. I appreciate that you spend your valuable time, your most valuable asset, which is time, in my stream. So thanks for that. I commit this weekend. I am going to change the strings on my guitar because actually we might do a guitar change. All right, what would people like to see? PRS or the Gretsch. The telly's in a box, so probably that's a bit harder to get out, but I'm happy to get it out if people are really passionate about seeing a telly. I have a Gibson Les Paul Studio. Oh, hello, from Australia. I am also from Australia. I'm in Brisbane. Thanks for hanging with us, Tane, at Stupid O'Clock. Very much appreciate you dropping in. All right, we're going to do some Pink Floyd Breathe for our good friend Trevor on YouTube Standard. See you later, Tane. Next time. All right, what number are we at? All right, I'm just going to change guitars. Just give me a sec. All right, I'm going to get the PRS out. Hang on a sec. There's always a danger with this one because the pickups are very hot, and if Noel, the bass player, was here, he would chastise me for not having fixed the pickups. This guitar is amazing. All right, let's figure out what number Breathe is. Number 76. Coming up for you, Trevor. I do take song requests. Dory, if you could furnish YouTube Standard with the song list, that'd be great. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Pink Floyd's Breathe. Lloyd's Breathe. I hope you enjoyed that, Trevor. Love, love, love that song. Thank you, Dory. Thank you, Luthi. All right, we might do some Stevie Wonder Master Blaster up next. If I can find it, number 31. I haven't played with the tone on this one much. I just sort of stick in the one sort of place. So I should do a little bit more. Do a little bit more with it. What song do I listen to the most? Full of very, very deep questions today is chat. What song do I listen to the most? Do you know what? And Trevor, this is going to come across potentially as egotistical, but it is not. But it is just I think it's a sign of how far I feel I've come as a musician. But I actually listen to my own stuff a lot. I actually listen to my stream recordings. So, because as an improviser, in the moment, you don't really get to hear you play. So it's actually really nice to go back and rewatch. I rewatch all of my recordings because obviously I'm trying to make, I'm trying to improve as a performer. So it's always good to, are the levels good? Are the, drums too loud, etc. But yeah, I often put myself on. But if I had to pick some music, like, there's a particular artist that I really enjoy. So B.B. King is obvious, Eric Clapton. But I'm really a real fan of Corey Wong. So Corey Wong is a American funk guitarist. Now let me get the album. So there's an album that I listen to called Starship Syncopation. If you've not listened to that album, I suggest you do, because she is a funky affair. So I often listen to it while I'm working, and keeps me pumped and motivated. So, which is very cool. All right, 31. Let's get set up. Dory, I'm starting to feel the pressure of the day. So we are going to have to start looking for a raid target. So for those of you who are not on Twitch, Twitch has this really cool Twitch has this really cool feature called raiding, and it means that we can take our wonderful community with us and we can give some love to another streamer, which is really important. So the networking side of streaming is so crucial. I spent a couple of years building up presence on Twitch, and putting my support out there for poor performers, because I think it's really important to, as a streamer, I think it's really, as a music lover, I think it's really important to put your support out there, which I do and have. And I continue to do today, because I think, if people are doing something that you really love, and I talk about it, a little bit. My very first attempt at busking. So I took my gear out to the city, and it was beautiful. There's a beautiful square. They call it Anzac Square. And I set up there because the office I was in was right next door. And I sat up there and I played for an hour. And just as I was packing up, a lady came out, tapped me on the shoulder, and she said, he didn't want to come over, but this homeless dude over here, and he had gone, wanted me to give you this. And she gave me this $2 coin and said he really wanted me to give you this because he really enjoyed it. So that sort of gives you the idea of how powerful music is. Like, it touches the soul. And I think if you get that visceral response when you're listening to something, it really enables you to connect with other people. And again, like it breaches everything: religion, politics, language, everything. So yeah, it's a very powerful medium. I have no idea where I was going with that, but anyway. So the point is, networking on these platforms are very important. So taking support to others is, I think, is really important. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Stevie Wonder, and then we're going to do one more. We might do a shorter version of Wicked Game, and then we'll take it out with that. I had a quick look, Dory, for a raid target. Okay, either Joe's plays violin, or Phil Luna, up to you. Oh, whoops, I missed the guzzler. Or the guzzler. All right, I'll so violin, guzzler, or Phil. Up to you, Dory. I don't mind. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Stevie Wonder's Master Blaster Inspired Jam. Master Blaster. All right, we are at the end of stream. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate you spending your valuable time with us. Thank you to the lurkers. I cannot see you, but I know that you are there. So we're going to do a last jam. There were no suggestions. All right, was there? I think she's making it up. Very happy with that choice, Lucy. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Phil Luna is an incredible streamer and one that I am very happy to support. Oh, did we actually run a poll? I didn't see that. Anyway. All right, so we're going to take it out with Wicked Game. Chris Isaac. We're just going to do a mini version. I have a full version. Well, a full version, a more complex version with more bits in it. But we'll do that next time. Done. All right. I like that. I like that plan. Thank you. What am I doing? Oh, that's right. I love this song. This song is amazing. We are Mario, but unfortunately we are on the last song. We're going to raid out to Phil Luna, or if he's got raids off, we're going to raid into Violin Elf. Good morning, Hendry. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I love the fact that we've got a bit of a crowd, like a bigger crowd. We've had a really good crowd this morning, but we've got a bigger crowd right at the end so that we can take some love over to another streamer. I think that's really, really cool. Actually, Chad, I need your advice. Not advice. I'd like some feedback. So, I've been quite inspired by a bunch of streamers on Twitch around raid trains, and I've been thinking about putting together a raid train. Now, for those of you that don't know, my brother has MS. He was diagnosed with MS 2 years ago. Very young. Has a beautiful family, and I would like to raise some money for the MS Foundation. So I've actually got some corporate backing, and I've been talking to the organisation that funds or is a part owner of my business, and they're very happy to get involved in some capacity. There's no event per se for this, so I'm actually making it up as I go along. I don't know, like, is that something that people could get behind? I'd love to get some big names, like huge names. Crowdfunding for Dory's retirement. So I'm going to try and get some really big names on the list. Yeah, anyway, it's an idea I've been thinking about, and no, we don't. We don't want to send her anywhere, Mario. So anyway, it's an idea that I've got brewing, and it won't be too big. So I think 1 or 2 day. There is Stephen Shaw. I am thinking about putting together a raid train for raising funds for the MS Foundation. My brother was diagnosed with it 2 years ago. And I think it's a super worthy cause. And yeah, I'd like to get some really amazing streamers together to try and... I've got a pretty aggressive target in my head, and that's, and obviously we need help to do that. Thank you, Stephen. You are now on the list. You are the first. You are first on the list. So, yeah, like do a little bit of spreading the word for me. Just see who might be interested. I'm just thinking about maybe 1 or 2 days, and then we can. I'd like to raise a big number, and like I said, I've got corporate backing, so it wouldn't be totally on the raid train, but it would be good to... I will, Stephen. Thank you. You are now on the list. You are the first on the list. This is the first time I've talked about it publicly, actually, and Maker and I were going to catch up because he is an expert in pulling these things together, so I was going to get a little bit of support from him, guidance as to how we might do that. So anyway, it's just an idea brewing, and so if people are interested, I think I will pursue it. And I'm actually, it's really funny. I'm meeting the head of commercials and content from the Queensland Reds on Monday. Totally random connection on LinkedIn, so I got coffee with him on Monday. So I'm thinking about whether or not that would be something they would be willing to fund, get involved in. So anyway, just an idea. All right, we're going to go out with Chris Isaacs. Yes, thank you, Dory. I'm actually going to pull together a little bit of a council on this to try and figure out what tools to use, et cetera, et cetera. But I think I hope that we can pull together a smashing lineup. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate that. Yeah, like 2 days of just literally smash, incredible streamers, and see what kind of, crowds we can to get, and then obviously, get money to a really good cause. Okay. Enough of that. We're going to take it out with Wicked Game. Dory, Dory or Mario, if you want to gear up to go out to Phil, if he's off, we've decided that Violin Elf is our next best choice. So here we go. Chris Isaac. Here we go, Chris Isaacs, Wicked Game. What does that feel now? Okay, sorry, I had the timing wrong. is us done. Thank you so much, everyone. Very much appreciate your spending your valuable time with us. My name is Justin, Brisbane-based loop artist. We get up to song inspired jams here, usually Monday and Friday mornings, sometimes Wednesday nights. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'd love to see you all here again on Monday. But for now, catch you next time.